Hey, today looks like a great day to go looking for some cars, and that is what we're going to go do. Just as soon as I get my tire here patched up, it looks like I caught a nail last time I went out. So before we can leave, I gotta patch this tire, and then we can hit the road. I've already got the trailer jacked up, as you can see, so I'm about to go ahead and do this tire repair. So let's get started on this tire repair. As you can see here, these are essentially all the tools and equipment needed to get this tire repair going. As you can see here, I got a nail there, so this is where what's causing my flat tire. I've already got the trailer jacked up. I just kind of do that to get the pressure off the tire, all the weight off of it rather. So I'm going to start by using some dikes. These guys here, I got these from good old Tresto Harbor Freight. And all you gotta do is just wedge this guy in here like this. Oh man, so I just rounded the head off. I'm gonna have to dig a little bit deeper, guys. Let me put this thing on hold, let me get this nail out, and then we'll pick up back where we left off. For those who are watching, I really appreciate you guys bearing with me with this poor camera quality, but I'm doing the best I can with my phone. I do plan on upgrading soon, as far as getting a GoPro, so I can see you guys in real time as I am working on things. But for now, I'm just going to give it to you with what I got. And as you can see here, I've got this nail here started. There it is. I've got it kind of pulled out. As you can see, it's pretty deep in there. So yeah, it definitely is the source of this leak. So all you really want to do is just kind of grab hold of it somewhere and kind of just work it out. And yeah, that's it. Look at that guy. So yeah, now that we've got that out, let's actually put some air in it, because it is totally flat. You know what, it'll be fine just like that. We're just gonna go ahead and, well, yeah, we're gonna put some air in it because we want some resistance when we're pushing this plug in, to where it'll kind of, we won't be fighting the tire, because you go to try and plug it with the patch, this tire is just going to want to go down with it. As you can see, you got to put some pressure on that guy. So I'm going to put a little bit of air in it just so we can get ourselves going, and then yeah, I'll show you the quick process on patching this tire. Alright, as you can see, or hear rather, this tire is leaking out of there pretty profusely. I've got about 18 psi in here. I'm just doing this just so I can have some resistance as I'm pushing on down on this rubber here. I've already got my tire strip plug already laced through this tool. You get these tools anywhere, Walmart, auto parts store, and they come as a kit. They usually come with these things and then these two tools. This one is usually to clean the holes, kind of rough up the surface. There are some wire cords in here, and you just want to make sure that they're not rusted or anything. So we just start by just going into there with this roughing tool. And like I said, you got to put a good amount of pressure on it. So I want to use both hands to force this in here. It definitely takes some working to get this tool in here. Sometimes you just got to rock it back and forth, get it in there pretty good. And then you just want to up and down a few times, get those cords cleaned. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to do here. Clean these cords. Okay, so that should be roughly it. We've got it to where it's kind of going in and out pretty smoothly. As you can see, so yeah, and this also makes it a little bit easier when you're going with this. And this is all you do, you just thread it through this little eye hole here. The tire patches, thread it through the eye hole, put you just a little dab of rubber cement. and I'm using rubber cement, box line. So yeah, just get your little dab there. Alright, so we've got our eye hook tool laced with the plug, and we've got a dab of rubber cement at the tip here, center of the tool, and a little bit on the plug itself. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this guy. And then I'm going to go back into this one. And then you're going to go in at least, you know, a good ways, at least halfway of the length of the plugs. So in there, I like to put a twist on it and pull it out. There you go. Your plug is installed. And with that being done, I'm gonna go ahead and see, we're at 15 psi right now. Yes, and it stopped right there at 15 psi. So I'm gonna go ahead and air it up some more. Let's keep an eye on our plug here. And all we're doing is just airing this guy up, feeding it with some air, and then yeah, make sure we don't see any bubbles, hear any more hissing or anything like that, which sounds pretty quiet. And we're building pressure, and we're also maintaining pressure. I mean, you're losing like a little point at a time, but that's normal. You just don't want to be dropping a whole PSI. And this tire is rated at approximately 65 pounds, which you can see here, 65 PSI. That's how you can kind of figure out where you need to be at on your tire pressure. But that's max pressure. So you can be safe around like 50, 55. That's probably where I'm going to adjust this tire. And yeah, man, we are more than halfway there. So I just adjusted it to about 50 psi. As you can see, it's pretty firm. That's about all we need. I'm not going to put it all at max pressure. 50 psi is plenty when they're rated at 65 psi. So I'm just going to go around and check all my other tire pressures, make sure they're all up while mine's well, while I got everything here and out. But complete this repair, all we got to do is just go ahead and just clip off the remaining pieces of this plug. And I'm just using my dikes here to just get that done. Usually when plugs are close to the edge like that, you go places, people don't tend to want to plug them, but as you can see, it's sealed and holding up. But anyway, I'm going to check all the rest of my pressures, and then we will proceed to getting on this road. That's a job well done, and we can now be on our way.